Hi everybody, this is Kathleen, Paper Crafter. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting the beach themed journal that I've been talking about for years. If you want to join with me, I thought you could just see what I'm going to use, give you some ideas to pull things for yourself. Some of the stuff I have is actual postcards. Some of it is going to be paper that I purchased. Everything is just random. This is Graphics 45. So there's this side, although I may not use this side. Maybe something like that. But I want to make sure it still has a vintage flavor. I'm like, this would not go with that. This would go, but I don't think a lot of it would go. So I bought this, actually, these individual ones from Frank Garcia online. So I can even use that color if I did not find anything on here. I thought I could use these, and I definitely like this border there. I'm not sure about anything else. Maybe let's go to the beach, but I'm looking specifically for a vintage flavor. I'm just going to put this stuff to the side. This is not beachy, but I still love the flavor of vintage. I don't want it to be 100% beach. I want to still be able to incorporate the things I love, like beautiful flowers, birds, the lady, just kind of seeing where I go with it. And then on the other side, there's also just beautiful colored paper as well. And to go with this, I also bought the little mini book. I like to buy the mini books, and this is from Prima Marketing, which I also bought at Frank Garcia's website, because I like to get the little mini things. These are great for making ephemera. And then it has like this size, which is still good for ephemera because it's so little, right? So I thought this is such a pretty little pack of paper. Let's see. Let's put that there. And these are just another postcard, vintage postcard. I love the beach, the ladies. I think that is so cute. This is some digital images that I have. And I'm just gonna show you what I've collected. This is cardstock, so it came from something, I'm not sure what, but I've had it for a long time. And this was from a digital image as well. I think that was a digital kit that I had. Now this box, I have just a hodgepodge of things I've been collecting, thinking that it could go with beachy blues, greens. Like this, I thought was rather interesting because it reminded me of sea kelp. You know, when you've gone to the beach and there's that weird kelpy green scary stuff under the water. I don't know why that kelp scares me. I know it's not alive, but you know, that could get me, but I always feel weird about it. So I thought that could be good. And I thought this was really pretty. It needs to be pressed, but I thought the blues just could possibly go with the beach kind of theme. With the blues and the greens. Possibly, right? Move something over there. And this, just a little piece of, it's like a burlap. But I love that, right? The anchors. Then I have like all these little, even these beads, I somehow thought, you know, that would be cute in a little mini CD holder. Maybe put some little shells in there or something too. I thought that'd be sweet. And these are really perfect, right? And these are iridescent. It reminds me of mermaid tail. And I love this because it has the anchors. Isn't that pretty? Very nautical. I thought that's going to be so pretty. I just can totally see that. And then these are just colors I thought that went really well. Like sea colors to me. I just thought were really pretty. And then, here, let me just put this, go with this, things that are on top. I just picked anything I thought could go, like blues, whites, creams, turquoises. Look how pretty this is. And then I thought this reminded me of a wave with this piece right here. Isn't that pretty? I just pictured that as a wave. I really liked it. And I love this color. I think it's just spectacular. Beautiful color, blue. And look how pretty this is. Feels very Greek to me. I just picture that seaside. I wasn't sure if I could incorporate this, but I pulled it because I love the color and I love Chanel. It's just so soft and pretty. So I may try to incorporate that. This is very sweet. See the blue? Isn't that pretty? I picture that being in this journal. And this, I'm not sure. It's a little on the bright side. But I thought I could do something with that. Maybe even a little piece of it, you know? Let me pull that postcard. This kind of seems to be my... Hold on. Really see it, right? Okay. And these things are all... Aren't they cute? The charms. Hopefully the bag's not in the way. And these are like little raindrops. Thought that could be cute. You know, when ocean splashes, how it has that water. I pictured that being like a wave. These are really big. I'm not really sure if I can even use them. I bought these at a yard sale. See how thick they are? Look at that thickness. This journal is probably not going to be a terribly long journal with a lot of pages, but I'm probably going to make room for it to be incredibly thick because I want to be able to use fun things and not have to just be flat. I hate that. I have to limit myself. I found these hair clips at another yard sale I went to. I thought they're really cool, right? See? I thought I could just clip them onto something or even glue them onto something. I thought that'd be really pretty. Look at the ship. Sailboat. Anchor. I love these flowers. Obviously the color is stunning. Look at that beautiful color. Can you guys see that? And look at this. Isn't that pretty? This is so pretty. Again, that reminds me of waves. Pretty, right? I'll put the fabric on that side. That over here. Look at the knots. Pretty colors, right? Now these seashells, this is clearly too huge. The only possibility of using that would be the cover. The cover can be like really thick as I want. And I could picture lace, possible netting. Look at this netting right here. Isn't this cool? I could see netting with shells, right? Beautiful image. See that kind of inspiration? I can see that happening. And then look at these. Isn't that cool? I think it's a key ring. Hold on. Let me pull this apart. Oh, wow. Can you guys see this? That is really iridescent. Let's check this out. Interesting. So, I don't know how the Paris falls in line with this. You know, I know there's a faith, which would be the cross. Hope. Ah, do you think Paris is love? Maybe so. That's interesting, right? Maybe they've run out of hearts. And look at, there's a bunch of little sea-themed. Let's see what is in here. Sea-themed, and it looks like there's other things besides sea-theme. I think I got it because I saw that. But it looks like there's other things, the seashell, but there's like scissors and talk about a random mix of things. That's where that looks like a dragon. Oh, that's an angel. Interesting. So obviously I won't be using all of that. Here's another pack. And this is sea themed. If you're wondering where I got these particular things, watch. See how it says craft box? He's from somebody who was selling online a while ago. And it was a whole box of sea themed items. Most of these little trinket things came, maybe not this. I think that's not, but these sorts of things came with the box that I purchased. And I put some things in here. There's beautiful color clip, and then I have these little small paper clips. See? Cute. And I try to protect these shells. They're beautiful. They have gold on them. See how pretty that is? And I want to turn them into a dangling charm. Whoop. I don't know how delicate they are. It does look like there's something on top of them. It's beautiful though. See? Not gorgeous? And then there's this other one here. So I put some straw in the box to protect it a little bit. Isn't that gorgeous? So those will be dangles. These are a bunch of little sea type of things. There's like an anchor and see, there's different kinds in here. There's also some wooden ones. See, like these ones here. I prefer the wooden ones, but these other ones might work too, right? I was trying not to limit myself. I think these might have come from the Dollar Tree, maybe. Maybe. Then I just pulled some trim that I thought felt wavy, sort of. I could see that. And then there's another net, but in the natural color. And then this is a little pack of paper that came with that one craft box that I purchased. All this is from UK, so they don't have anything like this here. At least that I'm aware of. Some of it I can or may not be able to use. It just depends. Like I said, I don't know how vintage some of this will be. But the whole thing doesn't necessarily have to be vintage, right? Like I like that seahorse a lot. Whether I wouldn't use vacation though. This is cute, the little postcards. Blank on the back side. And I thought this striped paper is pretty. It's kind of cardstock and I love that. So there's that. This is just solid paper that came. The box was kind of small, so it had been folded. I'm sure. I don't even know how I would use these, but the colors are stunning. Look at ocean colors completely, right? I like that. And then it came with these flowers. Now, I don't know if I would use these flowers. Maybe. Maybe. I kind of really don't use this type of thing, but maybe I could. Maybe I can try to incorporate it. I'm not sure. So those are the things that I have. I also have a digital kit that I need to locate and find because that is somewhere. And then I want to come up with cardboard. I'm probably going to make it about that thick, honestly, so that I can put the really thick things in there and then go forward from there. But this is the items that I have for now to start my wonderful sea-themed journal. I think it's going to be pretty cute and stunning. So follow along, and then I will show you the next part on another day. Thank you. Bye-bye.